Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Nick Lepri of Stokastic.com, and in today's video, we're going to be going over my top 3 picks over on PrizePicks for NFL week number 1. Today is June 19th, 2022, and we are going to have a great time in today's video. But before we get down into things, I would like to ask that if you guys are new to the channel and you do end up enjoying today's video, that you please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, whether you are new to the channel or not, please make sure that you do leave a like on today's video. It would help us out a ton. And if you would like to follow me on Twitter, please do so at NotoriousFNTSY. So without further ado, let's move into my top picks for the NFL week number 1. We will begin with a freebie pick, and that is going to be Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams going up against the Buffalo Bills. And PrizePicks is giving you guys an offer right now that is a freebie. It is over half of a passing yard for Matthew Stafford. This freebie pick is only available for a couple more hours after this video will be released. So please make sure if you're watching this on June 19th, 2022, that you take advantage right now and make that pick. This pick is hit every single time Matthew Stafford has stepped onto the field. So please make sure that you do take the over half a passing yard and include that in your card for today's picks. Next up, we'll move into Matt Ryan, quarterback now of the Indianapolis Colts, going up against the Houston Texans in Houston for week number 1. My pick for Matt Ryan is going to be over 230.5 passing yards. He averaged 233.4 passing yards per game in 17 games last season for the Atlanta Falcons. This team that he is on right now in Indianapolis is far superior, both offensively and defensively. But for the case of Matt Ryan, the offense is amazing in Indianapolis, and it was pretty bad in Atlanta, right? Calvin Ridley just doesn't really play that many games, and then he's throwing it to like Olamide Zacchaeus. Kyle Pitts was really the only option last year. Things were bad for the Falcons, and Matt Ryan was still averaging 233.4 passing yards per game. Now imagine what he is going to do in week number 1 up against the Houston Texans that isn't very good defensively, and he now has this upgraded offense. Things are going to go swimmingly for Matt Ryan. My only worry here is that they potentially blow out the Houston Texans and have to run the ball a lot late in the game. But then I could talk myself back into the pick, because if they're blowing them out, you want to know why they're blowing them out? Because Matt Ryan probably slung the ball a bunch of times, and they're winning by a lot because he is passing the ball very effectively. So for me, I really think that 230.5 passing yards is pretty low. And even if his last season wasn't the best, I really do not believe that Matt Ryan is washed up or something. I just think he was in a bad situation. And this year in Indianapolis, he will thrive. And in week 1 here up against Houston, over 230.5 passing yards. Next up, we'll move to a wide receiver, and that is going to be wide receiver of the Cleveland Browns, Amari Cooper, going up against the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. My pick for Cooper is going to be under 60.5 receiving yards. In 15 games last year with the Dallas Cowboys, he averaged 57.7 receiving yards per game. He is now on a team. He went from Dak Prescott to most likely Jacoby Brissett. Now, Watson has not been suspended yet, but it's pretty likely that he's going to get at least half the season, and now it seems like he might be suspended for the whole entire season. So without Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper is in a really bad situation. Now, if Baker Mayfield and the team were in a fine situation, right, where it seems like Baker Mayfield could play week 1, then I would say maybe don't take Amari Cooper right now, maybe wait it out. But to me, I think Baker Mayfield is done with this team. I don't think he's going to want to suit up, and I think we're going to see Jacoby Brissett as the starting quarterback. And I would rather watch paint dry than watch Jacoby Brissett be the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. And that is severely going to hurt Amari Cooper. If it was Baker Mayfield, I think he could go over 60.5. But my belief is that will be Jacoby Brissett. And I honestly think a couple months from now, people will key in onto the fact that it's going to be Jacoby Brissett. I think the prop will move down to about 55.5. So right now at under 60.5, I think you're getting in early. I think you're getting in early for the right reason. And Carolina also has a sneaky good defense. So I think Amari Cooper is definitely going to struggle in this matchup. Before we get on into my final pick of today's video, I would like to give you guys a quick word from our friends and our sponsor of today's video, and that is going to be PrizePicks. PrizePicks offers daily prop-based contests. You can use promo code Awesemo, AWESEMO, SEMO for a $100 first match deposit bonus. There are no sharks, no optimizers, or mass entries. 5-player lineups can make you guys up to 10 times your entry fee, and you can even use your knowledge of multiple sports with the cross-sport entries. Download it in the App Store, the Google Play Store, or play on their website, PrizePicks.com, and you can use our free PrizePicks prop tool to help you guys make the best selections possible, and you can get 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum when you sign up using the link in the video description down below and deposit on PrizePicks. You receive an email within 24 to 48 hours after to redeem your free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum. Back on into the video. My final pick for today's video is going to be Christian McCaffrey, Mr. CMC of the Carolina Panthers, going up against the Cleveland Browns. We did just talk a little bit about this game with Amari Cooper. Over 65.5 rushing yards for Christian McCaffrey. In 7 games played last season, McCaffrey averaged 63.1 rushing yards per game. Though in reality, he got hurt so often early on in the game before he could really get things going. So that number is really deflated for Christian McCaffrey. When this man is healthy, he dominates every single time. I understand, Nick, Sam Darnold is the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers, and that's not good. I genuinely believe that I could be the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers and give the ball to Christian McCaffrey, and this man will get over 65.5 rushing yards. I would not be surprised if up against Cleveland, I understand the Cleveland Browns have a relatively good defense, but I would not be shocked at all if Christian McCaffrey ran for over 100+ yards in his first game back. So as long as Christian McCaffrey is able to stay healthy in this game, he should demolish, he should devour over 65.5 rushing yards. That seems way too low for a running back of the caliber of Christian McCaffrey, who's a guy that just dominates every single time he is on the field. There are multiple ways for you guys to win over on PrizePicks. There's the flex play option. If you guys get 3 out of these 4 plays correct, it'll pay out 1.5. If you get 4 of 4 for 4 like you're at Wendy's, it will pay out 5 times your entry fee. If you like all of these picks, you can use the power play option. You have to hit all 4, but if you do, it pays out 10 times your entry fee. Again, guys, if you are new to PrizePicks, please make sure you use promo code Awesemo, AWESEMO, for a $100 first match deposit bonus. To recap my picks for today's video, we had Matthew Stafford over half of a passing yard, the freebie pick. Then we went to Matt Ryan over 230.5 passing yards, Amari Cooper under 60.5 receiving yards, and Christian McCaffrey over 65.5 rushing yards. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys like any of the different picks over on PrizePicks. And again, please make sure you use promo code Awesemo for that $100 first match deposit bonus. I love all of you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your guys' day. And as always, good boy.